Hello guys, welcome back to Concrete Elbow.
It says, can we make the 1 year not compete title stripping rule final?
No, we can't.
Maybe you want to address this. Is Devon versus Levon 3 confirmed to be in Canada?
Dexter just did a live stream yesterday. It was mainly about the East vs West 26 China event. There were 2 more matches being confirmed, but they also talked about a few things outside of that, including things related to Levon. First, Dexter said Japan might host a King of the Table event in Mount Fuji in July next year. Of course, it's yet to be confirmed, but that sounds super awesome. But speaking of King of the Table events in East Asia, South Korea would be the first East Asian country to host it, which is going to happen in just over a week now, on the 8th of August. So if you live in South Korea or Japan, there's still time to join the tournament. And EVW Sports is now also doing a partnership with KOTT X. So KOTT X is an arm wrestling promotion / league that's based in Hanoi, Vietnam. So with this partnership, it acts as a feeder league for East vs West that mainly focuses on athletes from Southeast Asia. They will also do their events with guidance from EVW, so they will use East vs West / WF rules. EVW will help them doing the matchmaking and things like that. And they're also doing their second event on August 8th, same day as the South Korean King of the Table Tournament series. I know it says Clause 01, but that's actually how they name their events. The first one was Clause 00 back in April. Anyways, let's talk about the East vs West 26 China event card now. So this was the card that was announced 2 weeks ago. They had a total of 8 matches with Devon vs Matushenko for the headliner. But now they've added 2 more. Akimbo vs Guy Tanapat and Josh Nicholas vs Ethan LeVay. So Guy and Josh would be the second and third Southeast Asian to compete at East vs West after Valen Low from Singapore. And Akimbo, I know you guys have been asking East vs West to get him non-stop. So there you have it. And now the Levon situation.
This one is more on your lane. It says, can we make the 1 year not compete title stripping rule final?
No, we can't. And the reason why, each division and category is different. So there's some categories that we don't have enough activity in or enough great matches for to be able to offer matches to our champion. And so we're not going to strip the title after a year if we don't have matches for them to accept, or if there's no great opponents for them in some categories. So we can't. But in other categories where there's a lot of activity, like right now we have a lot of activity in the 115 kg. Well, I mean, everybody wants to go into that category. I mean, we've got so much going on. It shouldn't be a year either. It should be far less than a year because we have matches and we have people that want to compete. Yeah, it can't be, unfortunately. I mean, it'd be nice just to have a hard and fast rule, but we can't.
Somebody even just mentioned as you were speaking there, Barbara hasn't had a match in a year. Take her title. But that's a good example. There's not many.
Yeah.
There's not many who could
Yeah.
challenge her.
Exactly. So that would be ridiculous, in my opinion, if we strip Barbara from her title when we haven't even offered her a match in a year. But we will offer her a match inside of a year. She's going to be offered a match here coming up after China.
There's another one. Maybe you want to address this. Is Devon versus Levon 3 confirmed to be in Canada, or still unsure for visa reasons?
It's not confirmed yet. I mean, we have to make sure that Levon can get a visa into Canada. I'm sure he can, or this is what we found by talking to the Canadian immigration attorneys. It's actually harder to get a visa for a lot of these countries, especially in Eastern Europe, than it is in the United States. So we don't know, but we think we can get Levon visa for Canada next year.
And lastly, after reading a comment suggesting that Alizhan should ride a horse for his walkout in Batumi, Dexter thought that it was a great idea, and he said he's really going to try to make it happen. And to make it equal, he'll also try to get Vitaly to ride his truck for his walkout as well. Not his own truck, of course. Now, Dexter is still not too sure if the venue will be big enough for Vitaly's truck, but if they really can't get the truck to go in, they'll think of something else just as cool.